morning, peeps. Happy Monday. It is August 20. What is it? It is August 17th. I was like 20th. Maybe it's the 17th. I am walking into the office this morning. Literally just getting in. We're going to try to vlog all week. We're going to see how well this goes. But we know me. I start off really strong and then end with no vlogs. So I do apologize. So I'm gonna get me some water because it's gonna get really hot today. It's already a little humid outside. So Sean is not here yet this morning, but he has a longer drive than I do. So he's been getting here at like 8, so it's weird that he's not here. We unfortunately, well, when I say we, I mean me and Denitria unfortunately had an incident with a resident. So Sean, being the amazing boss he is coming in early. Oh, forgot to tell him. Let me show y'all. He's coming in early so that if we have any incidents, he's here for it, and hopefully in a couple weeks he can go back to being here from 8 to 5. I don't know if he likes either one, but I mean, he leaves at 5, he gets home before, maybe he sits in the traffic. But I forgot to tell Sean to turn this off, and now we have an ice disaster in the freezer, which usually happens every Monday because yeah, that's my doing. So we're gonna try to get all this ice. I need to get an ice bucket and I keep forgetting to grab one. I have a bunch of them at home and I thought we had one in here. Maybe we don't. We just need we have an ice bucket here, but it overfills in between all the guys drinking water all day. And of course, just having an ice maker at work. I mean, they do what they do. So, yeah. Oh. I mean, honestly, give it like 2 hours, still be no ice in here at all. Because, well, dude, it's just 9 o'clock. Somebody's calling probably an appointment for something. I'll get the phone in like 2 seconds. As soon as I get my water and turn on the outside light. Had a good weekend. Just kind of chilled out, spent time with my baby sister. That was the extent of my weekend. And now it's Monday. I'm gonna pray that this Monday is nothing like the last 2 weeks. That would be great. If it's not, I don't know, did Sean take? Maybe I'm here on the wrong day. I think it's Monday. Does anybody else have that moment? Like, I've literally come to work one day on a holiday. And I'm like, nobody's here. And then I look at my calendar and realize the office is closed. That's why nobody's here, because we don't have to work. And I was like, I felt like an idiot. It was funny. Where's my phone? Usually he texts like running late or something, but this morning he didn't. But I know he's been having his dog. Our entire company is like dog people. They're animal people. So it's like everybody understands everybody. So maybe he's just running late. But again, usually he texts something. The agenda for today. Honestly, I need to get my entire office reorganized. I know I do this I usually do it like once a week. Just because that's the best way to stay organized and stay put together. Let's see if we got any applications this weekend. That would be great. We are 4 applications away from being over occupancy budget. Give me 1 second. Nope, they didn't want to talk to me. That's cool. I love when I come in and then oh man, it did it too fast. It's like I have no emails and then all of a sudden I have a shit ton of emails. He wants to go on pest control. Why are you finding them this morning? But I don't know who this is. I don't know who keeps calling. Give me 1 second, guys. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so Sean is now here. I have to put this on a tripod of some sort, but residents are calling this morning. Oh, let's get checked in with Sean. of course, sitting in the dark in my office because I was eating lunch. I just had some pizza rolls and some water. I'm like finishing off my second bottle of water today. Trying to be really good about this, but some days it's harder than others. And this straw is just weird. So I just grabbed a bottle of water out of the refrigerator. I don't think I've accomplished a complete task today. I did process our application, which I now need to send over the welcome letter. I'm like multitasking at its best, which is what I do. I'm doing prospects without active follow-ups. Yes, I'm on lunch, and yes, I am working because that's the only way I know how to do it. I haven't done attachments, organized. I haven't done anything. I've like started everything. I've started doing attachments by deleting things in scans that I don't need. Let me put that down here. I need to put applications on my list. I need to do the welcome letter. And the lease. Again, if you're new to my channel, my name is Julia. I'm Assistant Community Manager. Well, I guess my actual title is Property Manager. I like community, it sounds better. I've been a community manager for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years on September 4th. I've been in the industry 6 years. So hope this helps you. Or just so you see kind of like the ins and outs of what we do behind the scenes. There's a lot to it. We don't just snap our fingers and magically make things happen. But yeah, I write everything down in my little journal, which I have. I have this like weird obsession with journals. I buy them because like, ooh, they're pretty, and I never use them. So this I started using when we were at home working during the initial hit of the pandemic. So yeah, it was just to keep me organized of what I need to do because we started doing like 3 days out at working from home, 3 days in office. But then I would get confused. I'm like, oh shit, what did I need to do? Did I actually do? Because there was some stuff I was able to just log in on the backside. Our company wired us in with our own home computers and things like that. So the stuff I can actually do from home more and more every day. They were giving us, you know, access codes and things like that. So once I was able to do most of it, I was like, oh, there's still stuff I need to do when I get to the office. So I started writing in the journal of things I need to do once I got here and things I could only do from the office. So at that time we weren't doing like electronic leases or anything like that. So I had to like type leases and send those out and double check renewals and check accounts, which I could do from home. But some of it was like looking back at their lease and the ledger, which I didn't have access to the lease because I was at home, obviously. And we had the file cabinet here. So that was my day. So this came in handy. Plus it's easy because in this industry, if you're new to the industry and you don't feel like you got proper training, there isn't a real proper way to train anybody in this industry. Did y'all lock the door? Give me 1 second. So there isn't like a real way to train anybody in this industry because there are things that will happen during busy season that will never happen during slow season. Busy season, slow season are different things across the board that I can go into another detail of videos and do kind of like a leasing agent, what to know. I mean, most people are going to teach you the basic, how to type up the welcome letter, how to type up the leases, answer e-leads, talk on the phone, answer the questions you need, take a tour. Those are kind of like the basic every day. But as far as like going through a system, like I still have worked at this property now for almost 2 years and have never sent anybody to the attorney. Thank you, property management gods. I've never had to do that. I came from a property where people went to the attorney regularly. So that was just something the assistant over there knew how to do. Whereas here, I've never had to do anybody. And even I was taught how to do it. But because I haven't done it ever, it's one of those things that I would have to pull out the cheat sheet and look at it. Unlike like submitting renewals and things like that, I know how to do regularly. Charging accounts and crediting accounts, I know how to do regularly. So yeah. But if you're new to the industry and you feel like you're like you're lost, don't. Get your journal. This, which is my main point, this keeps me so organized, and I can what I do is I write down everything, and even if I do like application, I'll put underneath it welcome letter, lease. What do I need to do with the application? Attachments. I should have did attachments and then put renter's insurance under it, but I didn't. But what I do is I highlight the things that I have complete. So that helps me see, like, at the end of a week when I feel like I still have piles of shit on my desk to get through, that actually I finished it all. I made it happen somehow, which is nice. And I do carry things over to the next day. Something as far as like organizing my office is always at the bottom. It's not a high priority, but I just write things in the way that I can remember them. For me, I'm very much of a workaholic. I do absolutely love what I do. Again, I've been doing this 6 years, and I am genuinely happy every day coming to work. I am not a morning person. I am not a Monday person. But coming here and know I'm coming to work, I love it. So I think that what makes me happy. But it's still, we have bad days. It's still a lot of craziness. But it's easy when you can see exactly what it is. And with that, I get off topic real quick, my bad. But being like that, I tend to take a lot of this home with me and writing it down at the end of every day. If I didn't finish typing up a lease or sending a lease, I'll put that on for tomorrow and put the address underneath of who I need to send stuff out to. If I was asked a question by a resident, I'll put that in my book for me to do tomorrow. Don't forget to reply to so-and-so's email. Granted, I usually do it pretty fast, but like if a vendor needed to come out and I was scheduling something, then that's when I would, like, of course, put it off to the next day, because it's like, until I get an answer from them, I can't answer you. A lot of times I follow up with emails and just be like, hey, I'm gonna further get this information, but I set myself a reminder that I need to do that. And then I feel like when I go home, I'm home and I don't have to worry about work because I don't have to remember so much. So that's just a tidbit for me. I'm gonna clock back in at 2 o'clock. It looks like our appointment we had for 2 came early, so yay. Make sure if you're working in an office with people, put in all your appointments, just in case, you know, you go to lunch and that person comes early. People know, and I always put in there like 2-bedroom, in-person, roommate, all this good jazz. So we got it. What else am I doing today? That's it. Once I get those few things done, I do need to do a social media post for today. I think it was like the pool, so I'm gonna post that today. Come lay out by the pool, or schedule your appointment to lay out by the pool. That's the extent of my social media for today. And then I'll post again on Wednesday. So I post in rotation Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the following week I post Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And it's just nice that people don't always have, like, it doesn't get repetitive kind of deal, because that's what a lot of this is, like, you know, for unfortunately our marketing. But I did Facebook Marketplace, which I'm gonna add to my list. If you do something that's not on your list, put it on your list and highlight it, because that's nice. And I didn't put social media on here at all today. So Facebook, which was I think on my list for yesterday. Forgot how to spell market. One, again, when you put it on here, even though you've already accomplished that task for the day and it was out of your rotation, put it on there. Put on there how many tours you did that day. I'm telling you guys, it is so great to see what I've accomplished for the day, because some days I come in and I have this entire list of what I want to get accomplished, but I've had 12 tours for the day. And let me tell you something, those 12 tours do take up a big chunk of your day, and you feel like you haven't got anything accomplished for the day. And just looking back and being like, okay, so I had 12 tours that day, and you know, sometimes I'll put the time between it of all of my tours, so it's like, okay, you didn't have time, you barely ate lunch, so you're okay. And that's my thing, is I always have like, I need to get this checklist done, or I let down the team. And in fact, I didn't. You know, I may have went on 12 tours and got 6 leases that day, so 50% of my day was well worth it, you know. And the other 50% is don't be of tours that I didn't get leased, you know, or working on following up with them, you know. So I don't know, for me, this has been a very good handler. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my lunch. I just started watching Good Deeds on Amazon Prime Video. I pay for a lot of fucking shit on Amazon. I pay for Prime Video. I pay for Music Unlimited. I pay for UMC through Amazon. I pay for a lot of stuff. And then, oh, excuse me, Brody and Sonora got me, well, they didn't get me, but Brody had an extra, he works for Amazon and they always do like these drafts or whatever. So he let me have one of his Echoes. And I bought one for home because after I started using it, I was like, okay, this is cute. I like it. But it works because here in the morning I can walk into music playing. I don't know, I always set the ambiance for my office. And I know if you're working in a big space with a lot of people, it's really hard to, but I worked in an office with 2 people and I always had like my music on the side of me, or I had a Bluetooth headphone because I need music. I have ADD really bad. Y'all, if you haven't noticed about the conversation, but I have ADD really bad and I need music, or like people may say it's unprofessional to watch a movie, but literally I need something, noise going on in the background, because then it's like my brain is occupied. If it's not going 6 different ways, I cannot stay on task. I don't know why. My mom talked to our pediatrician growing up, like this one, because my brother was very good at taking his medicine and very well-rounded kid in school and all that. And me, nah. Mega grades, but if I had to pay attention to the whole class, it wasn't gonna happen. So I do have my little scents going. We would have a candle burning in the office. If you're in an open space, I always try to get a candle that everybody would like. Generally, I love pumpkin spice. My liaison agent loves pumpkin spice. My old office crew did not love pumpkin spice, probably because I burnt them out. But they did let me like burn pumpkin spice stuff, or I'd have my little things going. So I'm gonna start decorating my office, of course, for the fall. Well, September 1st, so it'll be fall for September, Halloween, then back to fall, then of course it's Christmas time. So yeah, I'm not excited about Christmas at all. Christmas sales are gonna be low this year. Everybody been in the pandemic, anybody got money Christmas? You alive, this gonna be the marker. It's gonna be like pregnant, pregnant women start counting down them last like 30 days of their pregnancy. It's gonna be like us, December 1st gonna hit and people gonna start counting down, and hopefully the pandemic will be over. And it ain't gonna work like that, but we hoping. But I don't know. Make sure your office space is you. It shows who you are. If you can. I know some offices are like, no. I used to literally, because our office space had to be, it couldn't be really decorative unless it was the whole office space, which thank God I've always had great property managers. I would put like a little, you can go to Dollar Tree and they have those little trinkets, like the little skeleton dude, or a snow globe that was like Halloween based, or Christmas, or Valentine's. I used to get those all the time and rotate throughout my desk. Sis celebrates holidays, and sometimes with fair housing you can't. So during Christmas time, I would always have a happy holiday. I wouldn't say Merry Christmas, happy holiday. But Valentine's Day, sometimes during Christmas, I had a cute little dreidel and I don't know what it's called. Don't make me lie to y'all, because I know Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, they have the little candle, different numbers. Don't celebrate either one of them, so I don't want to be mean. But I used to have all the little holiday things together. So it's cute. So it's like, I'm not putting anybody out. I would look up other holidays. For me, where I was working at the time in North County, it was mainly Christmas. Here, this is a very cultural property. Like, there are many different cultures here from several parts. Like, we have Indians from different parts of India. We have, the Asian community from different Asian communities, So I'm like, I don't want to be mean to nobody, but most people, when we put up the Christmas tree, we don't really have any issues. Most people want to know if the presents are real. And we're like, no. No. It's just an empty box in wrapping paper from the dollar store. The box is probably from HD Supply or Chadwell for my property management people. It just looks cute. So, and of course I have things, again, that go with the holiday. I love all the holidays. For us, we have residents who are very interactive with us and who aren't. So from the ones who are, I kind of get ideas from them, like what holidays are coming up in your culture. And they tell me, and I get to put it together, girl. I'm here for it. I love the different holidays, and I love when residents share with me. My computer went to sleep, there we go. I love when they share with me like the different holidays. I think UPS is outside because I can hear the truck. What's up, peeps? So I am at work. I've been wearing my glasses all day, so I don't have this like, okay, my screen looks super bright right now, and these are like blue lens glasses, blue light glasses. If you can see the tint on them, aren't they? I like the tint, it's really pretty. It's blue. But I've been wearing my glasses so I don't have this massive migraine at the end of the day, which I usually do, which I've usually by now have popped ibuprofen to drive home with. It's like 5:50. Today was very productive. I got some of the attachments done. I got some of the, what's it called? Some of the attachments done for renter's insurance, and some of my prospect from 100 and something down to like 70. So that's a big deal, mainly because like I was putting in follow-ups and following up with people. So we get two. So when a guest card comes in, you initially send the first email, I call people, leave a voicemail, blah blah blah, whatever happens, and then you get 2 follow-ups to set or schedule an appointment. If they decide to tour, they do tour, of course you get 2 more follow-ups after the tour. And honestly, during busy season, it's really hard. Some perfect leasing agents or offices will be like, oh, there should never be those numbers. Like, you should always, bye. That's why 90% of my camera time is seen with me doing like time lapses, because that's what I'm doing, calling people, emailing people, helping residents, and it never stops. So sometimes my numbers get up there. I usually only see like 120 is the highest it gets up there, but that's just because those are ones without follow-ups, active follow-ups, or follow-ups in the next like 30 days. I think once it goes past 30 days, then it falls into that like phantom zone, and then it pops right back out the next day. So I got those down, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm gonna make my list for tomorrow. So again, tomorrow we're gonna do prospects without active follow-ups. If I know how to spell it, even though I spelled it on the other page. I don't really have to check delinquency, thank God, because I'm on a great property where I don't have to worry about it. We're doing attachments. And underneath that, we're gonna do renter's insurance. I need to do renter's insurance. Which today I sent a nice email that just pretty much said, hey, we don't have coverage for you. Please send in your renewal policy. Tomorrow it's gonna be a lease violation. So I'm very nice the first time. A lot of times I email people prior to their policy coming up, so then I get it earlier. Some people just like dilly-dally literally until I send a lease violation. Then I'm like, I don't understand why I got this, because I sent you 2 freaking emails that were very nice. They were like, hey, let me get your policy, just send the renewal policy in, add this as an additional interest. It wasn't required, or the Olds team didn't enforce the requirement to be additional interest. We are, so that we can get that policy every year. Then I ain't gotta track people down. And honestly, 90% of the time, I just call an insurance company. Once I have the policy number, they'll give it to me. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but most of them would just put me on as additional interest. Then I ain't even gotta fuck with the resident. You know how often I do that? A lot. I need to edit the key. I didn't do that today. That was like a low totem pole thing, because we don't have any new move-ins until Friday, but both of those, one of them is an on-site transfer, and the other one I already did an old key pickup for because they applied prior to it. Sean is off tomorrow, so I always try to definitely stay busy, because I feel like anytime he's off, shit goes left. And I'm just like, I don't want to bug this man on his off day. I just want him to be like chilling at home. And unfortunately, this weekend he lost his puppy. So, well, old dog, but you know, They become part of the family. I was one of the people who were like, I don't get why people cry with their dog. If my dog dies tomorrow, I'm gonna tell y'all, my ass is taking off. I'm taking PTO time. I'm doing grief. I'm taking all them hours because my dog, I love that thing. I love him. So he drive me up a wall? Yes. Is he technically my mom's dog who turned into my brother's dog? Yes. Because the dog hates me. Like, he loves me because I give him treats. He loves my brother because he can sleep with my brother. And he loves my mama because she buying food, getting the shots, getting the haircuts. Like, he know who to go to at certain times. He's smart. What else do I need to do tomorrow? Oh, edit welcome letter. We got a new rep. So I need to send out with the new number. What else do I need to do tomorrow? Oh, I need to run insurance. I need to do lease violation. I literally have lease violations already ready to go. I just need to fill in their name and their address. This literally, it's funny. It's the people with the most money who never have renter's insurance. When I worked at a property where I knew people like, that was like a hard bill for them because they worried about their lights and everything else. These people pay a nice chunk of change for rent and renter's insurance, which is like $120 a year. That's what they want to get. Just send me a new policy. And then some of them argue like, there's nowhere it says that I'm required. So I send the welcome letter, I send the terms and condition booklet, and I send their lease to them. Pick one. Which one you want to use in court? Because I'll use them all when I put you out. I'll use them all. Most time, once I send out the paperwork, they look at me and like, here you go. Like, thank you. I always say thank you with a smiley face. I don't know if that's like a bitch, like, or it's a nice, I don't know. Some days it depends on how I send it. I need to scan in because I got some more today, which anytime I get it, I scan it in. I don't attach it, but I update it in the system. So then when I attach it, it's done. But I want to update it, so. Because attaching takes forever with our system. It's slow. We have Yardi. Well, yeah, I start getting on it. Not Yardi, but Orion is slow. Orion loads super slow and it takes forever. I wish I could just like, I wish there was a way to like select all the ones I want to attach and what apartment it needs to go to and then just hit attach and they all attach at one time. That would be great. But unfortunately, Orion does not do that. You have to go into each individual account. So, yeah. Organizing my office because both my cork board here, this board, that board needs to be changed over for, no it doesn't. It's already changed over for August. Who's smart? I need to look into getting different boards. I have a board behind me that when I leave, so when I go, not when I go, if I ever leave, this cork board's coming with me, this is coming with me, this whole wall is coming with me. That doesn't have to come with me because it was already here. Those of course come with me. All that stuff right there comes with me. This thing comes with me. That thing doesn't, but I am gonna get a gold one so it can come with me. Everything on that tray, and I'm gonna get a cart. I plan to be here for a while. Like, I've honestly loved, oh my God, this lady. I promise y'all, it's